Hey, what's up, guys? I got another video for you here today, and it's in between me taking a break from watching some movies that I plan to be reviewing in the coming days and everything like that. And in between a little break that I'm taking, I just wanted to give a little review on a movie that I watched earlier, and that movie was 2009 remake of Last House on the Left, which was pretty good. It stars Tony Goodwin. Monica Potter, Aaron Paul of Breaking Bad fame, Garret Dillahunt. He's been in a few movies that really liked his role in this movie. Also, it stars Sara Paxton as the daughter, Mary. And I'm pretty sure everyone's probably seen this remake here. I think I might be one of the last people to actually see it or whatever. And there's the back. It was produced by the original filmmakers, Wes Craven and Sean Cunningham. And just a basic rundown of what the movie is about. It's about this family. Well, there was one thing that I didn't understand was I knew for a fact that Garret Dillahunt and the son Justin, played by Spencer Treat Clark. I think that's his name. Yes, that is his name, Spencer Treat Clark. I knew they were father and son, and Aaron Paul played Garret Dillahunt Krug brother Francis and was Justin's uncle, but I don't know where the girl that was with them, whether or not she was related to them or was she just Krug girlfriend or just she was just some crazy girl that was with them or whatever. But anyway, the basic general plot is that these guys here on the back here, the four of them playing, the villains or whatever in the movie, they kidnap the daughter Mary. She's the daughter of Tony Goodwin and Monica Potter characters. She's their daughter, and They kidnap her and her best friend, which was a shocker to me. The best friend was played by the girl from Superbad that played Becca in Superbad. It was kind of surprising to see her in this movie. When you see her in Superbad, then she turns up in a movie like this, playing that type of role. But anyway, back to the plot. They kidnap her and kidnapped the two girls because Justin, who invited them to come back to the motel room that they was staying in, he didn't think that his father and uncle and the girl was coming back anytime soon. So they proceeds to kidnap them because Krug is an escapee. He's an escape prisoner or whatever. And now Frances and the girl, can't remember her name for nothing. I just keep calling her the other girl. And if anybody knows her name, the character's name, let me know. Or I better yet, I'll probably add it on later on in this video or not. I'm not sure. Just might look it up just to see what her name was because I can't remember. But she was a psycho in this movie too. But anyway, they proceed to kidnap the two girls, and they're planning on. I don't know if they're initially planning on killing them, or if things just because everything went bad or whatever, and they decided to go ahead and go ahead and rape the girl Mary and kill the friend, which happens in the movie. I know a lot of people talk about the rape scene in the movie, about how graphic it is and how realistic it looks, and it does look realistic, but actually, I have seen a few worse looking rape scenes in movies. One that comes to mind is Deliverance for obvious reasons. I mean, I don't think any man would want to be in that kind of situation. But anyway, not saying that rape is a funny thing or whatever, but this one was very intense and everything like that. It's just that I have seen a few other rape scenes in movies that kind of outshine this one, if you will, but it was still intense to watch, and it was kind of interesting because I remember I seen the rape scene from the original, and seen it talked about where after they raped the daughter and everything, they realize it's like they kind of realize what they've done for a second is kind of wrong, but it's kind of too late to turn it around. Now with this in the scene in this movie, they don't really give that kind of look of oh my God, what have we done type deal. It's almost like, well, we've done it, oh well type of thing, and we just got to get the hell out of here. But anyway, so after they proceed with raping the girls and everything, the best friend Becca, well her name in this movie was not Becca, it was Paige in this one. Now I can remember her name, just can't remember the psycho girl name. But anyway, after Paige is killed and Mary manages to escape because she's she's like a trained swimmer, which is shown early on in the movie that she's a very good swimmer. She jumps into the river and proceeds to try to swim away, but Krug and Francis and the psycho girl chase her down, and Krug starts shooting at her in the water. He's missing a few times. You hoping that she's getting away, but then right when you think she might get away, he ends up shooting her in the back and everything, and you thinking that okay, she's dead and everything like this. Now, well, actually, after he shoots her and they're standing there at the river and they're looking at her body in the water, Krug himself has this look on his face of like he might have a little remorse or wish he didn't do what he did type of thing, but the other two, because those two are clearly the true psychos. I mean, Krug is bad in a way. I'm not defending none of the characters in the movie for what they did to the girl, but at the same time, if anyone who's seen the movie look at that scene and see the three of them standing at the river, if you look at Krug and then you look at Francis and the psycho girl expressions, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, later on, after they basically, I guess they just left Paige body in the woods, because they don't show them disposing of her body or anything, so you assume that they just left her there because it's never shown anything. But we do know that Mary is just left in the water, floating alone. So it starts raining or whatever, and the four of them, Krug, Francis, Justin, and the psycho girl. I'm gonna stop saying the psycho girl, but that's what she is. I can't remember her name for nothing. Sorry about that. But anyway, the four of them proceeds to go to the Collinwood home, which is so happens to be Mary's parents' home, and of course neither side know who the other is or anything like this. So of course the Collinwoods, being the nice couple that they are, they invite the family inside. You know, get them out of their wet clothes, give them I think it's coffee or hot chocolate one. I can't remember. I think it's hot chocolate. Yeah, give them hot chocolate with everything. Just being real nice to them and saying, oh, you guys can wait out the storm here, and we have a spare extra place for you guys to sleep or whatever until the storm is over, because they had been in an accident which was caused by Paige and Mary earlier on and everything. They fix up their wounds and being real nice to them. But Justin is having a hard time dealing with the fact of what he just witnessed at the hands of his dad and uncle and the other girl. I'm not gonna call her psycho. The other girl, what they did to the two girls. He's having a hard time dealing with that, and the mom realizes, okay, something is a kind of amiss here. I guess she had that mother instinct or whatever, and she realizing that you know that something is amiss. So in the meantime, as they go to their room to sleep or whatever, and the parents clean up everything, and the night's going on, they go back in the kitchen and find that Justin, who had got this locket from Mary. It was a locket from about her brother who had passed away, I guess a few years ago or something like that. I can't really remember right now whether I think he did pass away or whatever, but I forgot what was the significance of that locket of his passing away or anything. He had left it wrapped around his hot chocolate cup or whatever, and the mom realized, okay, this is Mary's locket here. He had it. How did he get it? And what's going on? So and in between all of this of trying to figure out what's going on, Mary is still alive. She manages to get back to the home. She's wounded. She's hurt and everything. She's barely alive. And the parents find her alive, and they realize that these people that they welcome into their home is the same people that killed her best friend and violated their daughter. So the parents, you think, would be like, oh my God, we have to get out of here type of thing. They're not those type of parents. These parents are the kind of parents that everybody should wish they had, because these parents, they decide, okay, well, they might try to come back in here and kill us, but we're gonna be ready for them. And they decide to they basically take justice into their own hands and dispose of these three crazy lunatics, you know, their own way. And what's his name? Aaron Paul character Francis kind of gets the worst of anything. Not only does he throughout the movie he ends up with a broken nose. He gets he almost get drowned in the sink. He get his hand caught in the um, drain disposal, and then to top it off, he gets a hammer to the back of the head. Yeah, like all the bad stuff seemed to happen to Francis in the movie, but deservingly so because he was one of those kind of sleazy characters in the movie. I mean, to be honest, he is the sleaziest of the three main villains or whatever. The girl she gets dispatched pretty fairly by Tony Goldwyn's character, and then Krug is the last of the bunch. Now, I'm not going to say what exactly happens with him, but he gets what he deserves as well. And I'm sorry if I'm spoiling for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it's also a good movie to watch, and I highly recommend for anybody who hasn't seen it to see to watch this movie. And for those of you who have seen it, you know, just give me your thoughts on what you thought about the movie, especially the scene that I talked about earlier about the scene with the three main villains standing there at the river and their expression. Like I say, just give your comments right down below there. And like I say, Last House on the Left, rent it, buy it, download it, stream it, whatever. But most importantly, check it out. And I got some more movies I need to watch tonight, so I can do some more reviews on them later. And I will catch you guys later. But before I go, I just want to thank everybody who subscribes and watches my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.